Okay, so this week we will be learning about the area of regular polygons. So for the last few weeks we've been learning about trig functions. So this break we're going to be taking a break of that and deriving the areas of regular polygons. So this is going to be a series of videos to derive the area of regular polygons. And this week we're going to be starting off by deriving the general formula. The general formula for the area of regular polygons. So how do we do that? Well, let's first make some observations, right? So we're going to start with a square and then a hexagon, and we're going to do okay, so we have a square, a hexagon, and a pentagon. Now, what do all these have in common? Well, they're obviously all close shape. But the main thing we want to make, main observation we want to make is that when we take the center of each of these and draw triangles outwards, from here, we can see that the number of sides is in fact equal to the number of triangles, right? Because here we have 4 triangles and then 6, 5, and this is a pentagon, a hexagon, and a square. So we can establish the following. So the area has to equal the area of one of the triangles. So it's going to be the area of triangle times the number of sides, which we will call n. Okay, so we have this to work with here. Now we can start to derive the general formula for the area of a polygon. Alright, so what is the area of the triangle? Well, okay, let's use our first triangle here. Let's use our first one here. And we know that the area of a triangle is base times height. So here we would have the base, and this right here would be the height, right? Now, what specifically are we talking here? Okay, so first we need to establish some terminology. So here's some terminology. The distance from the center to one of the vertices. This is we'll call this R. R is equal to the radius. I know it's weird, but stick with me. It's different from the circle. And the height, this height. Okay, let's do this green. This height. The height equals the hypotenuse. Okay, so now we can move on. The area of the triangle, the area is actually equal to the base, which is the length of the side, which we'll call S. So this is going to be S actually. We'll call this S. S times the hypotenuse, which we'll call H. Okay, let's make this a, yeah, okay, so times h times 1/2. Let's write this a little bit better. Times 1/2 times the number of sides. Okay, now, okay, well, let's try to simplify this, right? So it's pretty simple. All right, so we have the half still, right? We have the half here. Now, notice that. Notice the s and the n. Okay, we know that the perimeter of a regular polygon is equal to so we're gonna write we're going to write the perimeter is equal to s, which is the length of one side, times the number of sides, right? Because we're going a distance around the shape, right? So here we can actually replace the s and the h with p right over here. So this is actually equal to p. And obviously we cannot forget the positive, which is h. And we are done. This is the general formula for the area of a regular polygon, any regular polygon, which applies to any regular polygon that has n sides.